Hello, Meg here from IT Stamping, and welcome to the Friday Flip. So the Friday Flip is where we take one project idea and we flip it into another. So this is a project that I've made before, and now we're going to flip this one into a Halloween card. So let's get started. I'm going to start by using the Frightful Wreath stamp set from Stampin' Up, and this was designed to go along with the Halloween wreath, but of course you can use it for whatever you want. So I'm going to take the Memento Tuxedo Black ink and ink up that Trick or Treat and stamp it towards the bottom of a piece of Whisper White that's going to be 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And then we're going to use the splatter from the same stamp set in Perfect Plum ink. We're just going to twist and turn, but we're using this splatter instead of an embossing folder. So we flipped it from one kind of texture to another. And I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to clean this stamp, and we're going to go ahead and switch over to Pumpkin Pie ink onto another piece of Whisper White. This is going to be the same size, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And I'm just going to stamp it into the lower left-hand corner like so. We are all done with our stamping, and now it's time to do some punch art. I love punch art. So punch art is just where you take one punch and you make it, it's kind of like a flip. You flip it into something else that it really wasn't designed necessarily to be. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we're going to make these cute little monsters using a punch that was designed to be an owl. So it's the Owl Builder Punch from Stampin' Up. And using Perfect Plum cardstock, I want one full owl. And then the only other thing I need is another set of his bottom half. All right, so we have that. That's all we need from there. And then we're going to add some white cardstock. The white cardstock, we just need the feet and part of the body. And then we need to turn it and get the eyes that are above the body. So there's there's 3 sets of circles on here, but we want these 2. Now we're going to bring in some black cardstock, and I'm going to get the little heart. And then I'm going to grab the 2 teeny tiny eyes that are over on the side. There we go. All right, let's see here. What else do we need? I think that's it. We'll find out soon enough. All right, so let's get all the trash pieces out of here. The next thing you're going to want is your scissors. And I'm going to take his feet, and I'm going to cut around them like so. So I just cut out to where it's just the feet showing there. Then I'm going to take the full body and cut off the feet. Poor guy, right? Okay, and then we're going to take this part here, and we're going to cut up and cut up. Then we're going to do the same thing on this side. There we go. So now we still have a bunch of trash on here. We'll get that out of the way. So this is all you'll need. We're going to use liquid glue. So I'm going to glue up the pieces. That part there, this part here, and the 2 big eyes. I'm going to put a dab right there. And we're going to make fast work of putting him together. Whoops, almost put him on upside down. So we'll start by putting that heart in place. I'm going to take this and we're going to pick up this little, was a foot, now antenna. Then we're going to take the 2 eyes. And the trick is to keep the glue on the cardstock and not on you. Okay, so there's our 2 eyes. Then I'm going to use, actually let's go ahead and pick this part up, and I just scooted an eye shoot. So if we didn't cut off the rest of that body, it would kind of stick out the side of our owl. I'm going to use just a little bamboo skewer. You can get this at a grocery store, but it just helps me for little pieces when I'm picking up glue. Just put a little dab on there and then scoot it into the right spot. I love these things. They are worth their weight in gold. Okay, so now we're ready to do our actual card assembly. So I'm going to scoot him out of the way and let him get happy and dry. We're going to start with our card base, which is going to be basic black, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to drop this one to the inside. Then we'll come back to the inside in just a bit. We're going to take our Trick or Treat layer that we did, and we'll drop this in place. Then you want a 1 3/4 inch circle punch and pumpkin pie cardstock. You want 3 of these. We're going to take these circles and touch them, but we're going to leave just a hint of white on the side. And then we're going to take our little monsters with dimensional, so those are just double-sided foam adhesive that are on the back, and drop our little monsters in place. Then I'm going to take some more liquid glue on the back side of him. I'm going to pick him up and put him down here at the bottom. Ta-da! And so there you have it. We have made a cute little Halloween card. Great for kids, great for adults too. But we started with hearts and we flipped it into a Halloween card. So I hope you enjoyed this week's Friday Flip. If you like this video, please be sure to like it below and also be sure to share it with your friends. Again, I'm Meg from I Teach Stamping, and have a great day.